rAVe Radio. With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary K.
This is Gary K. We're here at InfoComm 2022, but as I'm walking around the show floor, you tend to run into people that you recognize, and one of those is Mike Blackman, who's the managing director of ISE. Mike, how are you?
I'm great, thanks, Gary. Relaxing.
Relaxing, yeah.
If you can do that in Vegas, that is, yeah?
So a month ago, you had your big annual show, and the first big ISE since 2020, last time I actually saw you in person. And ultimately, I couldn't go because I had COVID. Like literally the Friday before, I'm getting ready to fly out, I get COVID. So I missed my first ISE. I've been to whatever it is, 17 or 18 straight shows, and I missed my first one. But I want to tell you, first off, congratulations on a great show. From afar, it was interesting because it was the first time I got to watch my coverage from afar, and I was really impressed. I thought the show was great.
We had a fantastic show. Funny, just talking to Barco just now, they said it far exceeded their expectations. And I think that was the same message we got from many, many exhibitors. Yeah. We'd still like to have seen more, but we think we did extremely well. Over 43,000 attendees over the 4 days of the show. For a premiere in Barcelona, that was really good. Yeah. And it shows where we're going to take this in the future.
Yeah, I definitely think that, you know, there's no more doubts about having the show in Barcelona after this year. Because if you can draw 43,000 on a year that we know none of us expected everyone to show up that's normally going to show up, you know you're going to be 60, 65,000 in a year or two.
I mean, the city was great. You know, it's funny, actually. I think we were lucky to do it in May for our opening, to have that beautiful weather. But this city has been... February. You know, normally in Barcelona in February is going to be about 18 degrees. I don't know what that convert. That's about what, 85?
Yeah, well, that's about 78.
Okay.
80,
yeah, 80 in your currency. Yeah. So, you know, you usually get that sort of temperature happening during February. It's usually sunny. It's usually dry. You're not going to be freezing.
It's not going to snow.
It's not going to snow. Hopefully, yeah. But you know, the key factor was this city has been so behind us from all levels of government downwards, really supporting the show. You saw the amount of coverage we had in the local newspapers, radio, TV. They were all excited about ISE coming to the city. And the venue was just so easy to work with. For everybody commented on how easy to move in, move out was. The navigation of the show floor much more easily. So these are the advantages of said. This is why we moved to Barcelona.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, you are beautiful. You look great, but Inga looks better. This is green is the new black here.
Black. Green is the new black.
For those of you who don't know, I just did a booth tour with Barco. The Inga Guvarts, who's the head of marketing for Barco, communications marketing for Barco. And then, of course, you're both wearing green today. Is this a European thing?
No, we telephoned this morning.
You coordinated your outfits?
Yes, we did.
It's kind of weird at the same time.
We don't know yet what color it will be tomorrow.
And we're working on that.
Yes.
You give me a call at 7.
Will do.
So I want to, again, congratulate you for a great show. We will continue to support the show. We love doing the show. I will be back. I won't promise I won't get COVID next year. How's that?
That'll be good. That'll be good. I mean, it's something which we know we've come to accept is happening now. Yeah. Fortunately, we're seeing that most of what's occurring is not as tragic as it was last year. We're looking at how we deal with it for next year, and we will just see how the situation is.
Yeah, we're just going to have to evaluate it every single year. Yeah. Last question. With this new hall, you have a lot more opportunities to kind of do some unique things. You know, maybe having more special events, or maybe even having a chance to really divide it into applications. Have you thought about that?
Well, we have divided the show floor up. So you'll see we have our general area. Yeah. We have one hall dedicated to residential. We have a hall dedicated to collaboration, one for pro audio, digital signage, live events. Okay. So we're looking more and more to actually help attendees go to the places which are more important to them first before they see the rest of the show.
Right, because it's big. I mean, you got to kind of plan. That's a good way to
It really is. Yeah. The other thing as well is in terms of features, we see more and more that we have to create inspiring things. Yeah. And this year we did the immersive gallery, working together with Exhibition Hub and Barco. to create that, and everybody said that was really great. And we
And
think,
you used it as like a little resting area.
yeah, it was good in that way. But we see innovative ideas that are coming out of our industry, where we can actually inspire people and say, hey, this is the sort of thing that's here. But it's also great for bringing the local press or the non-AV press in to say, hey, this is what we do.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see more experiential marketing things at shows. I think that's the direction our industry is going. All right, thanks for joining us. Of course, you want to see all of our ISE coverage, go to ravepubs.com/ISE 2022. It's all right there. We've shot over, 900 videos, which is pretty good considering we only had like 7 people there, and we usually bring 20. But 4 of us got COVID at the last minute. So anyway, that's a whole different story. But we're here at InfoComm 2022. We got a lot of coverage. You want to see our InfoComm coverage, go to ravepubs.com/InfoComm 2022. Mike, thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
rAVe Radio. With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves.